Okay, Thursday morning in the kingdom, and I'm on location over here. Because usually I'm over there. Yes, just like on Sesame Street. I'm over here, and I used to be over there. Okay, this morning we woke up to -8, but feels like -12. There's a slight breeze on my chinny chin chin. Okay, on the yo-yo scale, that's +18. Yes, +18. I'm standing out here freezing and it's +18. Okay. All right, but feels like +10. I'll be so glad when these go to the negative numbers. And then it's easier on my little mind. Yes, it's hurting today. I don't know why. It might have been the beverage last night. Also, too, after I finished my closing segment. That's a big word. I checked on Flight Tracker, and that was Korean Airlines. And they were flying at 32,000 feet, okay? And I could sit here with my naked eye and see the plane zooming across the sky. Yes, staff will have to teach me how the zoom works on this Me phone. Then I could zoom in for you people to enjoy too. All right, but look at the snow. If we have the loader out today, we don't know what we're doing. We're gonna dig out the Welding Sleigh because it's kind of stuck to the ground there because it sat there all summer and it kind of sunk, but that's no problem. Yeah, so you can see the wood stove. I started it. I don't even know where it is. It's over here somewhere along there. There should be some wood smoke coming out. I shoveled out the stove today because it kind of gets full of nails for some reason because we burned pallets and all that crap, so it kind of fills up with nails. Yes, and the ash and debris. Yeah, so we shoveled it out, put it in the wheelbarrow, and disposed of it. Yes, in the proper manner. Yes, to cover my tushy, in case the Swedish kid is watching this video. I doubt it. I'm probably not famous enough for her to watch my videos. Oh well. Alright, so we don't have no idea what we're doing today. It's kind of chilly, but that's a fact of life. There's no sun today. I think it's been canceled probably till September. No, till spring. Oh, these lips are having troubles. Yes, the Lynn tractors, everything's lined up. We'll have to put them in the shop to service them before we take them out to the wilderness to have fun. Yes, hopefully we get some more snow this week because there's not quite enough to have fun. I don't know if you guys can see it there. Yes, not quite enough. All right. Well, I better go. Here comes the boss. Okay, after morning coffee, I'm in the shop here. And also I did all my comments and replies to YouTube and everything. And on that drama book. All right, so we don't know how the weather stripping is going to work here on these doors until we get a good windy snowstorm called a blizzard. And then we know if the snow piles in or whatever. But I think we kind of got it. We have years of experience. So over here, it's an icky day outside, so we're not sure what we're doing. The staff is at her job. Okay, let's going to clean up the shop and get organized, because when we get going on something, we just dump everything inside the shop. We got the wheelbarrow back in for the long stuff, the long wood out of the long trailer. So now we got to clean off the workbench, and then we can get working on the 38 GMC, which was part of my childhood. Yes, that was back when I was breastfed. Okay, it was an excellent morning in the shop getting organized. So here's the truck here. It was at the International Peace Gardens in 1977. That is the sticker, whatever you got when you went to the Peace Gardens. You put it on your windshield. That was the good old days. So it had 1977 on it. And the motor is a 1957 261. And the biggest problem Dad had all the years he owned it was the radiator and the water pump kind of didn't line up. But in the modern world we live in today, you can buy the low water pump kit to lower it down, and you can buy the common rad to make it fit. Okay, so I bought one rad for all my trucks. Okay, so we make them fit. All right, and also too, I own the truck since 1997. Anytime we went anywhere or did anything, hauled the garbage out or anything like that, we always walked back. Okay, that's because of the points and condenser and stuff like that. Oh, I got the burps. Those peanuts are good. So then we upgraded to the HEI. So what you do is you buy one for the 250 Chevy 6-cylinder motor, start grinding and buffing and make it fit. It's simple, okay? So we got to clean up some messes here, like I made notes over the years. All right, so my dad did a lot of work on the body work. So here's a picture of it. at a car show in Brandon, Manitoba at the Keystone Center grounds. That's the old Dring Rafter buildings that were knocked down to make way for the Canada's Inn or whatever that's called. So Dad did all the body work and showing the world how it was done. So here we are here. So when I got the truck, it was still in primer and rusted. The motor was seized, so now we painted it black to have that coating. We call the black paint by a brush a protective coating. So one thing we're going to do is put the battery right there, because we want run one size for all the old trucks. It's going right here, just like the 39 Chevy and the 48 sedan delivery, because this BS of under the floorboards here sucks. Okay. That worked good back in the day when batteries lasted forever, but nowadays these batteries don't last. So why have it under here? So let's put it over here, and then we can boost it or use it for boosting or whatever like that. Okay, so that's simple. We also got all the parts from Sir Rodney here laid out. Okay, so the on-off switch, on-off for the heater. This thing already has the heater mounted, so we've been working on it over the years, so it's coming together. We have the dimmer light switch and the turn signal over there. All right, so this is what we're doing. So we might as well wire it and get it done, so then it can go on to the sleigh to promote the promo bike. All right, so last winter we had the promo bike on the sleigh. You know, the best way to market $42,000 worth of junk, okay, is the coffee table. So we had the Cat Laverne sitting in behind it, so the lights were shining. So back in the day, the farmers, when they hauled grain, they would take a little angle light with a bee cone, or what do they call it, light, and have it on the cab here so they could see what was going on in the grain box. Okay, that was common. So what I did was re-drill out the hole that was welded over, so now we have an LED light to shine on the $42,000 coffee table. We got to get that chrome shining when we're filming and taking pictures, because it looks so good. All right, it's just about lunchtime. I'm not sure what we're doing today. Oh, there's the clock over there. So that's kingdom time, 12 noon kingdom time. So we might get the loader out, bounce around the yard, okay, because it's warm in the shop here. I don't know why. We only got the wood stove pumping out the heat. All right, let's go have some lunch.
Thursday morning in WHO-ville, and it's just after breakfast. I'm getting ready to head on over to work. They asked me to come in today, so that's pretty good. I get a few more hours here and there. I already have the dogs outside using the bathroom before I go. Surprisingly, it didn't snow last night, but none of the snow has disappeared either, as you can see here. Now let's get ready and head on over to work. After lunch, and I just got back from work. Now it's time to put the windshield on the quad and head back on over. I have to go grab all my shopping from this morning. Since I'm working mornings now, I can't really shop and do my routine anymore, but that's okay. Once I'm done that, I can come home and eat lunch and head on over to the kingdom. Looks like it's going to snow or maybe rain, not sure. Nothing's on the weather network, but we know that's all lies. Now I'm going to head on over to the store and go shopping. Just got back from shopping, and for 4 bags and 4 water jugs is $128, but they had some stuff on sale. They even had chocolate milk that expired today, so it was 50% off. So I got 2 jugs of those, and whatever we don't drink, we'll end up giving to the dogs. Now it's time to drag all this inside, make lunch, and then head to the kingdom. Just had a late lunch. Now I got all the stuff packed up. I even have my dad's laundry there, and I got some supper and dog treats for the dogs in the kingdom. Now it's time to head on over and see what we're doing today. Just got to the kingdom, and my dad had a couple jerry cans out for me, so it looks like I'm heading back up into WHO-ville to go get some gas. Now let's get going. Just got back from getting gas up in WHO-ville for 2.5 jerry cans. The other one's just on the side there. Plus I topped up my quad. It was $110. Got a total of 68 liters, I'm pretty sure it was. And gas here is $1.62, so that's not that bad. Now it's time to drag all this inside. 1 jerry can gets to go over to the famous Black Cat, which is right in behind here, so we can get that gassed up. And I think we're doing a few things with the loader today. I'm not sure where my dad went, but I'm pretty sure we're moving this guy over here, our welding table, and I think a few other things. Just finished gassing up the famous Black Cat, and it looks like my dad's over at the van trailers here putting stuff away and getting things ready for winter. So let's walk on down and see what he's up to. Now my dad's putting everything onto narrow pallets, as you can see here, and then he's going to load everything into the van trailer. That way things are ready for winter. Like all this stuff on the ground here all has to be picked up, because the last thing we want to do is try and look for it at minus 50 with about 6 feet of snow on the ground. got everything put into van trailer number 3 right there. It's supposed to be in these ones over here, but just for now we put it into number 3. When it's a cold, miserable, snowy day, we'll be able to sort through everything and move it over. Now my dad went and took all the pallets over to where the rest of them are. Then he'll be coming back over here to push on the hitch on this sleigh, and then we're going to push the sleigh ahead a bit, so that way we can free up the welding sleigh. Now my dad's going to push the hitch of this barrel sleigh over a little bit, that way when we push the sleigh ahead, it won't come out towards me, it'll line up with the other barrel sleigh here, because at some point we will be connecting them together. Now I'm going to have to put the block back underneath. Now my dad's going to push on the back of the barrel sleigh here and move it ahead just a smidge. That way we can get to the welding sleigh that's behind it. Might be a little frozen to the ground. That's a lot of weight on there. Just kidding, all the barrels are empty. We always put the block underneath the hitch, that way they don't freeze to the ground, or when there's a bunch of snow we're trying to dig it out to hook up to the cats. And then at some point this sleigh will be hooked up to the bottom of this one here, and these guys will be together to go through the bush. Now my dad's going to free up the welding sleigh here. It's kind of frozen into the ground. I'm not sure what he's up to now. I think we're using the loader to try and pull this ahead. Now he's going to free up the other side here, that way we can move the welding sleigh out of the way. It didn't sink down too much. Little spinny trying to go up the hill. Perfect.
for an old guy.
Might have to make the loader shed a little bigger.
No. Buy a smaller loader.
Or that. We tried that, remember?
Yeah.
Not sure how much of this my phone will record. It's almost dead, but look at these tracks coming into the kingdom. I asked my dad if the dogs were down here and he said no, so these must be wolf tracks. It is that time of year again. After coffee and it's close to supper time, my phone died, so I couldn't finish recording at the kingdom, but this is the temperature we're sitting at today. It's -2 degrees Celsius, which is 28 degrees Fahrenheit, but I think my weather network is broken because this is how it's been the last couple days, but I know it's a lot colder than that. It's actually trying to snow right now. Right when I walked outside, it was spitting a little bit, but we knew that was coming. It's about that time of year. Now it's time to head inside, let the dogs out, start supper, and end my day.
Okay, after coffee in the kingdom and the staff's me phone died out, okay? So when we went to move this sleigh, we moved the hitch over first. That freed up the skis. And then I pushed on the back. You have to remember this deck is just sitting on here, okay? So what I did was I powered up the loader, and I can't spin the tires because I was back here on the snow. So what I did was load up the loader and give it a slight little jiggly wigglies, and then it broke free. This side broke free first, and then this side broke free, and then I was able to push ahead. You can't get rammy in this day and age. Okay, to move the welding sleigh, it's very heavy to start with, and the skis were right down onto the ground, so like they were on friction. So what we did, there's no sense even trying to spin the tires on the loader or anything like that. You use the lever of the loader forks going up and down, and it gives it the power. Oh, look, here comes the snow. But that's what we did there. We're not going to get rammy and jerk and everything like that, because that's only in Hollywood drama, okay? We work smarter, not harder, because we're old school. All right, let's get to work here. Okay, what we're going to do now, we had the loader door open. Everything is weather stripped on the inside. So this year we're double weather stripping everything to make it look good and for super insulation. So now we've had the loader door open. The loader is inside pushing off heat. I'll open the loader door, and then I can put my final weather stripping on, and then close the loader shed door, and then the loader heat will actually warm up the shed. Okay, so I wasn't going to open the door yesterday and fart around because we had it all sealed up with a tarp and everything. All right, let's get this done so we can quit at 5 o'clock and drink professionally. Yeah, beer. Okay, just when I thought I was quitting early, I had to drag the welding cables out. I got my weather stripping on the door, and then I went to do the test fit to make sure it's going to work, and the load binder broke. Yes, right in here. It snapped. See my booger weld right there? I had to smooth it out with the grinder, which is very rare for me. But we got the double weather stripping on each side of this steel post, okay? That's the joys of mine scrap. They never used square tubing. Everything was angle iron and pipe, more pipe. So we had to use the pipe back 27 years ago when we built the shed. So now I got my weather stripping tucked in there nice. So it goes right down. And we have the bottom weather stripping, which is a tarp. You pull out, you push back in with the shovel. That's why the shovel is here year round, for the tarpaulin on the bottom and to shovel the doors, okay? But that's only common sense. We've tried weather stripping on the bottom, we've tried everything on the bottom, and the tarp works the best because your snow goes up and down, snowpack, ice build up and stuff like that. All right, so we had a successful day. We had to work a little late because of the surprise breakage, but at least it broke when I was testing it, not in the middle of the night. It goes snap and the door opens and the dogs run free. Oh well. Okay, almost 6 o'clock and we're done for the day. I've gotten 3 wheelbarrow fulls of material out of the long trailer, which is working out good. And we had the loader out today and we forgot to move the table. So now the table is still in the middle of the yard. I don't know what we were thinking. Oh my. All right, let's scroll this way real quick so we can see the sunset. There is no planes in the sky because we can't see them. So the sun is over in the south and the days are getting shorter here at the end of the world in Wilderness, Alaska. All right. And the flags are looking good. And Sir Rodney messaged me on Facebook, Drama Book, that he's got the other flag for the end. Excellent. All right, let's go walk the dogs, drink some beer, and make a video. Talk to you later.